On YouTube, Smoke Slam. So I talked about my lighting upgrade at one point, what I was planning on doing, and here is the underside of my light. It's a dual 250 watt quad T5. Um, when I got it, the T5s didn't work, which I assumed it was the bulb. So I got four brand new Gieseman. 54 watt 48 inch. I got two pure actinic and two midday. Figure that's the best combination with the 14K metal halides, but I'm going to be switching up metal halides with these guys, and these are the 100 watt multi-chip LEDs from LED Group by the Lumia 5.1. So what I'm doing now is I just swapped out the old ballasts with the new ones, and I gotta put them back on their little sled thing. These ones are pretty beat up. These are a little scuffed up when I got them, but they look a lot better than the old ones, which is good. So in the process of swapping these out, I'm going to clean the glass, and I'm figuring out, just kind of troubleshooting. The ballasts work fine. I had two of these going, but they definitely are not as bright. They look bright on camera, but they're definitely not as bright when I first got them. So this one works. This bulb was from over here. That was the only one that worked, and then this one works. This is the midday sun, but neither of them, they're pretty burnt out. You can see the bands right there. It's pretty much on all of them. They all have that. So I think the ballasts were just crap and burnt the shit out of $150 worth of bulbs. So ordering new ones online, because local fish store is super expensive for the bulbs, even though it's easier. Usually I guess it's all kind of relative. Yeah, so this is what I'm doing with this. There we go. So yeah, so what I'm planning on doing with these is, that is the sled that the metal halide sits on. The glass on this one's super dirty. That's the sled that the metal halides sit on. And what I'm planning on doing is I got a couple supplies from work, and I'll be drilling 4 holes on either end for these to sit in. See how the middle, so drill holes. I got some bolts and stuff that I can put in there, and it'll sit like that. And this will go smack dab in the center, like that. Looks off on camera, but it's pretty centered. So I'll be tearing out the old mogul sockets and all the wiring and stuff that goes with the metal halides. I do have a board in my car where I'm going to mount all the drivers for these, because 2 of these require 7 drivers. 375 watts and 440 watts, or 38 watts. So some of them are going to be connected. Some of them will have their own power supply. But the part I'm going to have trouble with is running the cables, power cables. But what I think I'm going to do is, since most of these are actually just these 2, because one's for the LEDs, one's for the T5, and one's for the fan. So these 3 will stay here, but these 2 are going to be going. And I think what I'm just going to do is I got a hole saw that I'm just going to drill these 2 out, or possibly on the back sides somewhere, so it's not just a giant wad of cable, because I got to run 7 pairs of power cables, and they got to have an in and out for the AC. So it's going to be a fun project. I'm looking forward to it. I really want to get it up, for one, for the power savings, and two, just all the LED stuff that I've seen just looks gorgeous. And initially, I was going to try and work the reflector in there, but these don't, it doesn't fit, and I don't feel like cutting this flimsy shit. So I'm just going to leave it sans reflector, plus where these are, where you know, where the LEDs are, is about the same height-wise within the fixture of where the focal point of light is, even though it, you know, comes out. So I'm hoping this is going to be far enough off the water. If not, I don't know what I'm going to do. But yeah, that's what I got going right now with the tank, or with the light. I just did a water change yesterday, and I put that 5-pound bag of crib sea sand in, and it looks like it's cleared up for the most part, but it's still just a tid hazy. So yeah, but it seems like the new Corallias are doing great. I got like massive water movement, like especially right here. Looks like a small torrent, but I'm probably going to be moving these around because it looks like it's just shoving the water straight back into the overflow, which makes it kind of gurgle up and down. I added that egg crate in there yesterday. Just mocked that up. Found some zip ties at work that don't have metal stoppers in them, so it's all plastic in there. So today I'll be loading that thing up with live rock, or with dry dead rock. So yeah, so that's what's going on. Take it easy.